Hey Aquarius, how are y'all doing? I don't know where that southern twang just came from, but we're gonna do a love story for you guys, okay? So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and 11th house placements. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, so we're gonna see on the left side what's going on with you, and then the right side what's going on with your person. All right, so we're gonna pull some oracle cards for this, and then after that we'll get into the romantic dynamic and how you guys feel about the connection. But this right now is just gonna be how you guys feel in your own world, in your own journey, in your own life. Okay, I'm using a deck that I just got, Return of Spirit Oracle, which I've never used, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, so then I'm gonna probably read from the book on the Wilderness Collide Oracle I'm using, because I still haven't seen all those cards and I don't know what they all inherently mean. And I'm using Spirit of Darkness and Light. And then I'm gonna use the Inner Child Oracle, okay? All right, so Aquarius, what is going on with you, and then what is going on with your person? Okay, so for you guys, I got the stillness, quiet, peace, and confrontation. To stay busy is to stay distracted, something that can help us survive our pains and troubles but does not heal them. Though it may be daunting, take time to be still. Let the silence envelop you and learn to just be. Okay, that could be very relevant to what's going on in the world right now and having to be still. Forgiveness, reconciliation, unconditional love. I just wrote a whole post on forgiveness this morning, so that's interesting. Power, okay. And the Lost Domain. Love this deck. The colors are so beautiful. Let's see what it says about the Lost Domain. I've read this before, but I want to revisit it here. The Lost Domain calls you on an adventure, a journey traveled alone with the depths of your being. It speaks of the places that have been forgotten and the places that have been lost to you along the pathways of life. If you have pulled this card, then know that somewhere within you is calling you back, calling you home. Maybe it is a dream that has been left behind, or a desire that has been suppressed. Maybe it is an aspect of your inner child, or a place you have not known since birth. So you guys might really, in the stillness, be exploring these parts of yourself that were lost, learning, to maybe forgive yourself for these losses or these things that you didn't nurture within yourself, and not even that, but when I see forgiveness here, reconciliation, you're uncovering these parts of yourself and you're learning to really, I feel like, have a deep self-love here with this unconditional love, but also a love for all of your experiences, a love for your journey, whether negative or positive, and where it's brought you. But I feel like you're doing a lot of self-discovery. I feel like through this forgiveness, you're learning to empower yourself, to not see yourself as a victim in your story, but see yourself as a survivor, see yourself as thriving. Also, you might be exploring some issues around power, where there was like power dynamics with people and where you need to forgive yourself or others around that, okay? But I feel like a lot is being found in the stillness within you. The Promise Keeper. This is where your person's at. Trust, honor, and safety. When we break a promise to ourselves, we lose trust in who we are. And to lose trust in ourselves is to lose our identity. Today, make a promise to yourself and keep it. Even the smallest promise can make a big difference. So I feel like your person's also learning about, like, they're on this inner journey of like really exploring where maybe they let themselves down and they have to forgive themselves as well. That's very interesting. Masculine spirit. So this is a confirmation that if I'm talking to you, you're a feminine, that this person I'm reading for is a masculine, or if you're a masculine, this person is thinking about you because they have masculine spirit in their energy. Action, power, dominance. So there could have been power struggles between you guys. How crazy is that? There's some mirroring here, okay? They got power and you got power. I got the power. Prayers. Okay, so they might be doing some prayer. They might be getting in touch with their spirituality. They might be feeling like it's time to get on their knees and really turn to a higher source to help them out. So they could be really surrendering to the universe and to the powers around them. That could be what power is about too. And then we've got smoke screens. All right, so I'm going to read what that is. But this is like a feminine, body here. So Let's see what it says. I feel like this person's definitely thinking, they're a masculine thinking about their feminine, or vice versa, like I said, but let's see what it says about smoke screens. The shadows swirl and confusion rises. You are uncertain of those around you or even yourself. Now is the time to evaluate the masks in your life, masks that others have worn for you or that you have worn for yourself. Others. Maybe you have not worn a mask for others, but instead have worn it for yourself. So they're breaking down the walls of their identity too. I feel like you guys are mirroring each other on this journey. This is so cool, okay? All right, so I'm going to get into how you guys feel about the dynamic, each other, what's going on. I'm going to use some oracle cards to relay messages that you guys want to say to each other from your higher self. And we're just going to make a couple decks here, okay? So I'm going to make 3 piles, and this is going to be for how you feel about the dynamic, okay? I'm going to use this oracle deck. I'm going to use Mystic Moon Oracle. Well, this one was the Angelic Revelation 144. Actually, I wanted to do it for both of the decks here. Both you and them are going to use the Angelic Revelation 144. And then this Mystic Moon Oracle, which is popping up already here. And then we're going to use Mermaid Tarot here, which I've never used this deck before. I also just received this in the mail. And then I'm going to just pull a shadow card for both of you guys, okay? What's like the shadows that you guys are dealing with within yourselves, within this connection, okay? That's my oven cooking. All right, so almost done here, guys. Bear with me. Just got to pull the shadows, and then we'll get into this, what you guys want to communicate to each other, okay? Aquarius. All right, so for your shadow regarding this connection, the answer to your question is no. Commitment. Temperance. I'm not doing reversals today. So we've got Sagittarius energy here, okay? Balancing yin and yang, masculine, feminine, and robotic is your shadow. So there's something that you're kind of emotionally detached. You're just going through the motions. You could feel like your person is a robotic. But the answer is no. I'm going to like see what the other piles say to get more clarity on that. But it could be that this person's not ready for commitment, or that what you're seeing them have with someone else you think is like an intense commitment, but it's not. You know, we'll just get more into it with the other piles here, okay? All right, so you are my bestie, eternally my soul boo. I miss our friendship and the way we talk, laugh, and made love. I need you here with me. All right, so you kind of see this person as your best friend, your ultimate partner in life, and you miss them. We've got mask here, which is what they're trying, you know, so I feel like you guys see beyond their mask. Maybe they have a mask for the rest of the world, but you know their true soul, and you feel like you guys are connected, okay? And then we've got 8 of Wands. So I feel like you want to communicate with them. You want to have this energy between you guys, but maybe you don't have it right now, okay? You miss it. You want movement here. I am your secret admirer. I check up on you often through social media, ask friends and family about you. So even though you're maybe not in communication with them, you're still watching what they're doing. You're still very in tune to their energy here, okay? Communication again. You guys definitely want communication. You're ready to communicate. We've got justice. So could be dealing with a Libra here, but there's something karmically at play here. You want balance. You want clarity. You want justice for a situation that maybe felt off kilter. I actually don't know why, but 2 cards came out here, so I'm going to keep this Hangman. All right, so we've got Pisces energy. I feel like you guys might be really unsure. You're just kind of waiting to see what happens in the connection. I feel like you guys are sort of in limbo here, okay? Interesting. All right, so their shadow is insecure. All right, so they've got Page of Pentacles, settling, You had no commitment, they had settling. So they might be with someone that they're not really quite sure about, but they're just settling. I'm working on my issues. When I feel vulnerable and hurt, I can act in anger. This is my way of trying to gain control when I feel wounded. Okay, so this person might have anger issues, and that's what I feel like the power is about. They're starting to unveil this mask even with themselves and realize the way they act is because they feel vulnerable and they don't want to be hurt, okay? Nine of Pentacles. So they're in like a solitary energy right now. They're kind of just working on their stuff. I really get the feeling that they're doing a lot of self-exploration. They're really putting energy into themselves, okay? Muse, but I feel like they're still inspired by you and this connection for their own self-discovery. I receive your telepathic messages and I respond. I feel your touch, your sexual energy, and I'm driven with desire for you. I want our bodies and souls to become one again. So they're physically desiring you still, though. Like, I feel like emotionally and mentally they need space and you want communication, but right now I feel like the best bet is that they're not ready for communication, but they're ready. They can telepathically communicate with you, as annoying as that is, okay? They had Nine of Pentacles here, but now we have 10 of Pentacles. So I do feel like they feel in order for you guys to have this ultimate fulfillment, to maybe have commitment, they really need to work on themselves to get from the Nine of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Unawakened. Yeah, they're still not awakened here. We had the masculine spirit. Now we have like a masculine that's unawakened. So they're still really working on their stuff here, okay? There is a love in the silence. Even though I haven't always said it with words, I know that you have felt my love and still feel it now because it has always been there. You are priceless to me and I love and adore you. This right here says it. So you guys want communication, but they're telling you despite it all, they love you in the silence. Okay, that right there is your answer. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.